Hey people, it's been a long time since I've done a video update. Just to recap, my name is Michelle. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy on July 31st, 2013. I started out weighing 418 pounds. I've lost 188 pounds, give or take, depends on the day. And I am 2 weeks away, will be 2 weeks Tuesday, from getting a tummy tuck, peniculectomy, and a full body lift. And in my research that I've been doing on the computer or on YouTube about things, and I don't see a whole lot of what all I'm having done, especially with the 188 pounds. So I thought I would document my journey. I'm having my surgery done in Fayetteville, Arkansas, which is about a 7-8 hour drive from me where I am right now, but it's just the surgeon I felt comfortable with. And that is my first piece of advice. Don't base this on price or anything else. This is major surgery. Go with your gut. Go with who you're comfortable with. Don't just let money talk. But I want to document what I'm doing to prepare, what supplies I'm getting. And right now, I really don't have a lot. I am preparing, I want to go to the gym more and work on my biceps because I'll be lifting myself up more with my biceps and my quads because, you know, I won't be able to use my stomach muscles for quite a while, actually. And I will be staying at my mom's house. She's only about an hour or so away, so I'll be staying with her until all my drains are out. He did tell me I would have at least 5 drains, 1 in my back, 1 in each hip, and then 2 in the front. So I don't want to be 8 hours away with drains in, especially the first 2 weeks when the wounds can open and stuff. So I will be staying with her. Some of the things I've got is I had, of course, get compression garment because they don't supply it. They sent me a link to where I could get one. Really great company. It came really quickly. Got 10% off, and even Ebates takes them. So, you know, win-win all the way around there. And, excuse me. Another thing I've done is a friend of mine had to have knee surgery, so she had a shower chair, and I thought that would be something would be great to have. I don't know how I'll be, and I didn't have to buy it. She had it, so I was going to borrow that from her. And my mom had bought a walker a while back. She'd gotten one at a sale and was one of those, well, you never know when you might need one. So thankfully I've got a walker. From what I understand, that's going to be something that's real important to have. Another thing I've found that people say that they have a real loss of appetite. And of course you need the protein to heal. So I'm going to go to Sam's and pick up a case of Premier Protein and some Greek yogurt because I still love my Premier Proteins and my Greek yogurt. And I thought at least that way it'd be something, it'd be protein to help me heal. What else? Another thing I have done is I bought some arnica. Supposedly the pills, you dissolve them under your tongue, and supposedly they help with bruising and soreness and stuff. And I know they're going to be doing some liposuction. That's something else. My doctor told me that I had anywhere between 25 up to 40 pounds of skin, and he actually thought it was going to be at the higher end of that. So I'm really interested to see how much he does take off, and I do want a picture of it. I want to see what it looks like. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but I was like, hey, it's coming off me. I want to see it, and that way I've got a reminder of, hey, don't do this mess again. I don't ever see me getting back up to 400 pounds again, ever, but at least this way I've got kind of a visual. But I guess that's really it for right now. My countdown's beginning. I'm pretty excited. I have no clothes that are going to fit me besides shirts because I have a superhero t-shirt collection to rival anyone's. It's pretty impressive. So I've got plenty of t-shirts, but that's what's crazy is I've not wanted to do anything more than hide in a big t-shirt and jeans, so I have no idea what my style is. I know what I like, but I don't know how I'm going to look in it. So I'm excited to be reacquainted with me. I have bought some pajamas, Wonder Woman, of course, that were a size smaller to just kind of be comfortable in it when I'm at my mom's. And I got a bathrobe, but you know, that's really about all I've got. I did buy a pair of yoga pants, some loose-fitting yoga pants, which I don't guess they're yoga pants if they're loose-fitting, but you know. And I'll be wearing, you know, something to have comfortable, but really that's all I've got that's going to fit me. So I'm pretty excited about this whole journey, and I just wanted to share it with YouTube and anyone else who has any questions. And if you have any questions, let me know. We did go through the insurance route. Let me go ahead and talk about that for a minute. I'm sitting outside, so if my neighbors come in, they probably think I'm crazy out here talking to myself to my phone, but who cares? We did go through the insurance route, and I went through it to another doctor first, and I really wasn't comfortable with that doctor, and I was denied immediately, and they did not do anything to kind of fight for me there. So I took that as a sign, and I moved on. Went to another doctor, and they really did fight for me with insurance, but my insurance waited until like my third appeal to actually tell us that my plan has a specific exclusion, and supposedly this is a new thing that came about, that insurance companies are doing this to kind of cut back costs with the new healthcare plans and stuff that are in effect now, that specifically states no peniculectomy. It does not matter if it's proven to be medically necessary, because my insurance did tell me you did prove it was medically necessary, but you wasted your time. Really doesn't matter because it is not covered. Period. End of discussion. So we gave up a fight on that. We fought them, like I said, for a long time before they finally sent us that. And we did some research, and it's pretty much, there was nothing else we could do. So it is what it is. So we are cash pay. It's pretty hefty, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. Now I do know a lot about getting it proved. I had taken pictures from when I first started this journey back before my surgery in 2013. I was taking pictures of the skin rashes. It was, believe me, I've got a ton of them. The skin breakdowns and all of that. I was documenting it way back then and emailing them to myself. And the insurance coordinator at my current surgeon's office said that was a really good thing to do because they had the time and date stamp on that. And without that, they really don't, the insurance company will not pay attention to it. So if you're wanting plastics down the road and your insurance does pay for it, and that would be my first piece of advice, is save yourself the trouble. Find out for sure, first off, if your insurance will pay for it before you go through all of this stuff, because I wish I'd known then what I know now, kind of thing. But take pictures, take them on your phone, email them to yourself, set up a special file folder in your email with your skin irritations, and just as every infection. My second piece of advice is to go to the doctor. I don't care if you're at the doctor because you've got strep throat. Mention your sores, mention all of that, your back pain, whatever it is causing you, mention that, because that gets put into your records. The more documentation, the better. Bombard them. I had 250 plus pages of documentation, and they tell me that it was perfect. I had everything documented. Every time I'd go to the doctor for anything, I would mention my skin rashes, or I would mention that, and they wrote me prescriptions, and honestly the prescriptions did nothing for me. But document everything. Every single thing you need to document. And hopefully your insurance will pay for it. I wish mine did, but it doesn't, so that's just the way it is. I never did say what I was having. I am having a full body lift, or a 360 body lift. Basically, I'm going to be cut all the way around with the Fleur de lis. That's been a big issue with me, is above my abdomen, I've got like this thick of skin that just hangs down. And of all things, that's one of the things I'm most just self-conscious about. And my belly butt is what I call it, because my belly's bigger than my butt, and because I had to have an open hysterectomy because I had a tumor. It's got an incision up, and with all the loose skin, well, you know where I'm going with this. So but yeah, I'm real excited. This is happening on June 21st, and today is, I think, the 5th. So we'll be leaving 2 weeks today on the 19th, which happens to be my birthday. So this is like the best birthday present in the world. But I thought I would just start documenting, talking about it, the days leading up to it, things that I'm getting to be prepared, things I'm taking to the hospital with me. Anyway, this is basically just a reintroduction, and I look forward to getting reacquainted with this community, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.